As enshrined in the Land Use Act of 1978, anyone with certificate of occupancy of any land or property is required to pay grant and property rates to the federal or state government as the case may be. The powers inherent to the President is with respect to allocation persons, individuals, or companies on lands within the urban centers, while the local government on lands in the rural areas. The recent aggressive drive for this tenement rate and grant rent in Abakaliki environment is without prejudice, just to awaken the consciousness of landlords and property owners on the need to comply to the government laws. Interestingly, the Deputy Principal Secretary to Ebonyi State Government and Chairman State ESCO Subcommittee on Tenement Rate and Grant Rent, Emmanuel Obasi, acknowledged that this became imperative as the COVID-19 palliative given to property owners by the state government is unprecedented because investigations show that some landlords are not meeting this requirement. The report.
For those who are asking why are we collecting it now, it had always been collected. It did not start with this government and it did not start this year. I must make it clear that we do not charge tenement rates on empty properties. For instance, you have 10-bedroom flats and 5 of them are occupied and 5 are not occupied. You don't pay tenement rate on unoccupied property. We are requesting for payment of this ground rent and tenement rate from land title holders and landlords. It's not different from a landlord demanding for payment or half rents from the tenants. The way that landlords demand for payment from their tenants is the way that government demands from landlords to pay the tenement rates. So the governor of Ebonyi State decided that because of this COVID-19 palliative, that landlords should pay flat rate instead of paying the normal 10% that they are supposed to pay. And what do I mean? The man who just left here now before you came in told me that his house, he has 8 flats and he charges his tenants 25,000 per month. We calculated it, and what it means is that in a year he gets 2,400,000 naira from his tenants in a year. Now 10% of it is supposed to be 240,000. I'm telling you practically what we just did now, 240,000 naira. This is what he is supposed to pay to the government of Ebonyi State. But His Excellency, our governor, said because of this COVID-19, let us charge every 3-bedroom flat as just 10,000 naira. So the young man is paying to government just 80,000 instead of 240,000.